Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. Glad to hear this Monday morning. Got a great show lined up. We'll get started. Our weather brought to us by Haney Technical Center. Listen, I went by that the other day, and I was looking at some of the work those guys have done. They really do good work, and there's something. I'm going to have Eric Johnson and some of them come on the show. They're working on something. They're making some fish cleaning tables, and I'm talking about top quality. And we may try to get them going and make some of them as a fundraiser for their program and all, and sell them to you, the public. It's really nice. I bought the first one already. And it is really nice, and Eric, I talked to him about it yesterday, but they do some good quality work. So Haney is one of our big partners and big sponsors, and we certainly want to support them, and they're good to us, and we want to be good to them. High today, 78, low tonight, 55, and water temperature 71. And the marine forecast has it coming out of the north anywhere from 10 to 11. So it's Monday, so let's take a look at our Monday moon forecast. I always like to look at this one. Today, of course, is Monday the 13th, so the full moon will be not this Friday, it'll be a half moon, but the next Friday night, we're calling for the full moon. And this is a special one. I want to talk about it just for a second. This full moon in May, to me, is the most important full moon of the year as far as catching fish, catching freshwater fish I'm talking about. And it goes back to my roots when I was a little kid, and my dad would always love fish Telosia Creek in the full moon of May, but he always liked to fish it 3 days before the full moon and 3 days after. And that was just ingrained in me. And even the very last and final fishing trip I was able to take with my dad was on Telosia Creek, and it was just real special to me. As always, I was thinking driving into work this morning. I knew I was going to tell this little story. I was thinking driving in, and I know a lot of y'all understand when I say this. I wish I could fish one more time with my dad off that creek bank, and it's special. But it's going to be, go ahead and try to clear your calendar and try to fish a couple of heads. Now, the thing about it, it's a Friday night, so the day of the full moon usually has not been really good. So, Friday or Saturday morning might not be all that good. But anyway, be aware that full moon of May is coming up. You can fish a couple of days before that. Freshwater, those brim will be on bed, and you'll catch you a mess of them, okay? Now, our tides, let's take a look at our tides. Over here, saltwater. Tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn Funeral Home and Cemetery. Taking a look, it's really a good strong tide most of the week. We're on that second Monday there. We're having a high tide was this morning at 11:11, and then it's going to be a low tide at 10:21 tonight, okay? I said this morning 11:11. Right before lunch, you're having a high tide. It's going to start falling out all afternoon, all right? That takes care of our weather, and we'll take a break and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. I always like to start this segment off on some pictures, and y'all are so good about getting pictures in. And so, just in the course of the week, all kinds of things, exciting things are happening. And whether electronics and technology like it is, we can just pass it right on to you, and you can see firsthand, pictures worth 1,000 words. So let's get started with this one. This is Trevor Benton. He and his buddy, they called it a nice mess. They really worked on the speckled trout. Folks, I'm hearing some really good reports on speckled trout. That is some healthy speckled trout right there. Good job, Trevor Benton. All right, next one. Nice. This was a 8.5 pound redfish. Okay, Steve Petty caught that one. Steve Petty. He was practicing for a tournament. Now listen, this was not caught by these two boys here. This is tarpon seafood. This is a scamp. The scamp are in, and I mean, remember that's the fish that the captains always. They were the captains in the old days would tell the people down from Atlanta and Birmingham that old fish ain't any good, and he'd keep that up under the seat. And the scamp, that's a big scamp. All right, good job, guys. Now check this out: 6 pound pompano. 6 pound pompano. This is sent in by Doug Lurie. That is a nice one right there, Doug. And then go over here. He's sent another with the ruler now. That looks like, what's that, 18 inches, 18, 19 inches right there. Really some nice pompano right there. Good job there. Let's see, skip over that one. We can skip, let's go to this. This next one right here. Did we get over that one fast enough? Okay. This next one right here, okay. Let's see what we can find. Sometimes technology gets too far ahead of us. The flounder are in. People keep asking me, the flounder made it back to the bay? They're just starting to come back. They're just starting to come back, and it's a neat time if you can get out there and catch some. These were actually gigged the other night, okay? Now, one more picture. This is a cute one. A week ago, they said there were eggs right in here, and look what's going on this week. Springtime. This is late spring. Some little baby eggs, little baby birds right there, just popped out of the eggs, okay? Now, summer plans, got several things going on. I'll tell you what I want to do. Let's go ahead and, I want to go ahead and take a break now because we've got a long video. Let's take a break and then we'll come back. All right, welcome back. Let's get into the video. Let me tell you the background. What I'm trying to do this spring, each weekend I'm trying to catch a different fish and do a video for you. Start off doing catching some flounder at the Cape, then we'll call some redfish up here, then some pompano, and this is going to be some whiting, okay? So every weekend I'm trying to catch something different and share it with you. Also, while you're watching this video, remember I told you Friday when I did a story on it, the clouds and all in the back. I want you to watch how those clouds are developing in the back, and you see why we only got to fish an hour and a half, and those clouds get darker and darker when that wind changes and we get off the beach. But that's something interesting. You can see it on the video from the very beginning. It's not very bad, but then it gets darker and darker. So, Jeff, let's roll this video. All right, we've caught 3 catfish. And it's just me and my daughter down here. And folks, I can't explain how good I feel. She and I used to fish together when she was a kid, and then went off to college and we didn't fish as much, and got married, raising a family, teaching school, and we don't, but right now, it's like the old days. She does love fishing. I just want you to look at her face. You don't know what's coming up the camera. Oh, we don't know what she's got, but she's got a nice fish. Keep walking back. Well, all right, reel, honey, reel. Oh no!
It just got all loaded.
Oh no!
I'm disappointed.
I thought.
It's heavy.
Yeah, bring one in. I'll get him.
We've
been catching a catfish. There he is. Oh man, I sure thought we had one.
I'm out of breath. He's heavy.
All right, here we go.
That was fun.
I've got another reel. Another rod was bent over. Right, we're in a catfish hole. It's early.
That's a catfish.
Where is it? Yep. Oh, little baby pompano. Pull it on in. Hold on, we're tangled up with the other rod. Okay, very good. All right, you got a pompano, baby. Keep the rod tip up. Keep reeling. Look at here now. Oh, look at here. That's it. Get it on in. Get it on in. A bluefish. All right, you got to. That's why it's jumping. That's a bluefish. That's.
What is it?
That's a bluefish. That's why it's jumping. It looks like a pompano.
Can you eat it?
Can you eat it? If you're hungry, you can eat it. Yeah. That's a nice one, though. Good job.
That was fun.
All right. All right, got him one. Keep reeling. What's his name? Stop. Ty. This is Ty from Panhandle. Keep reeling, buddy. Look at here. I'll hold him up right there. I got Whitey. Look at here. Ty? Where you from, Ty? Valdosta. Look at what you caught. You got a nice Whitey. Good job. Now this is your, these are all your little brothers. Look at here. That's your daddy and your brother and sister. They just walking down the beach and you came along at a good time. You got to reel this one in. All right, I'm gonna take them off to it. Let me see. Let me get back to here. Get a good picture of you. I bet your grandparents want to see this. Turn around, and look at me. You reeled out. Good job there. All right. That's a whitey. All right, we're gonna take them off for you. All right, I'm by myself now. Wendy ran back to the house to get the kids. And listen, I like it when I get a double header. Two nice whitey. I didn't get to film it because I'm the only one fishing right now. You can see, look here. So whiting or biting. See my setup. Got my shrimp here, shrimp on there. Okay. That's my wife's bag now. I don't usually carry things. I'm gonna tackle tray here. I have not had a chance to sit down yet. Okay.
There's a hook right here.
My Whitney's out. Awake. What you got, Whitney?
I don't know. It's not that big though.
Not that big? Where is it? You got a catfish. Your first fish.
No, it's not.
Your first fish of 2013. A catfish, all right. I'll let it down, we'll take it off. Tell, introduce us to your friend.
This is Maddie Mae Marshall.
Maddie Mae Marshall. Hey, Maddie.
So
What
she
grade are you in?
6.
You're in 6th grade too. All right. Do you like to fish?
I do.
You do? Now, who are your parents?
Amy and Matt Marshall.
Amy and Matt Marshall. And they went to Mosley and I coached them. Uh-oh, we got a fish down here. Uh-oh. All right, hold on that, Whitney. Don't get finned. Folks, we've been catching fish. I don't know how much longer we can fish over this weather. This is Mason. It's a kid's day at the beach. How we doing, Mason?
It's heavy.
The what?
It's getting heavy.
It's getting heavy. That's a good sign. Reel and pull. Now bring them in when the wave comes in. You bring them in when the wave comes in. You see them yet?
Nope.
They'll be here pretty soon. Ashley, what does he have?
I don't know.
Oh! Put it on in. Put it on in. You got a baby pompano. We gotta get a picture. Reel them on in, Mason. Reel them on in. Okay, there you go. Okay. All right, now put your pole back in the hole on the rod rack. We got to get a picture of you and that big pompano.
You have to let it go. It's not big enough. Hold it, Mason.
All right, Mason.
Oh, you got a pompano.
So Whitney, hold up your catfish. Let's see. That's a good picture. That one ain't quite big enough, buddy. We're going to let him go. You got your camera, Whitney? Take a picture. That's your first pompano? Yes, sir. All right. Okay, I think Ashley has one. They've got the biggest, hardest reel to reel in. What about it? Ashley K, what you got?
I don't know.
You don't?
Heavy.
It's heavy? You might have a big old shark.
I don't think so. Might be the size of Mason. Okay. You got all. I'll get them next time. All right, let's put some pressure. Let's see that sad face.
We got our bait.
We'll get them. Let's go get some bait. We'll get them next time.
It's either a whiting or a catfish.
It's a catfish.
Are we gonna let it go?
Yes, you can't eat those. You can't eat them. All right, look up and smile, Ash. Or make a brownie face. What you got?
Catfish. Are y'all gonna let it?
Bad mate got a fish. Whiting.
What do I do with it?
Just let it flop. So what do you think? Pretty good.
Right there on the shore.
Yep. There it is, right there.
Got it. Bring him in with a wave.
That's a turtle or something.
Where's the wave? Where's the wave?
It's right there. That was a blowfish.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, gross. I don't know what you do with that.
Are you gonna touch it without being like
Mason!
Mason!
Look at that.
Copperfish.
That is an ugly fish. It's Pompano!
Can we keep him?
Woo!
Is it big enough?
I don't know, we gotta measure it.
Is he big enough?
I don't think so.
It's a good one though. Hey, that one's got a fish on it, that black one.
Food. Okay. All right, we're gonna wrap it up. Look, we got into the whiting. It's fascinating because we got to see the weather change. It's really nice behind us. There's a bad cloud offshore. The wind changed directions. That bad cloud started coming toward us, right?
Yeah.
But did y'all have a good time?
Yes, sir.
Who caught what?
I
Yeah.
caught a pompano.
Okay, we caught a couple other pompano too. They were too small. And caught a bunch of catfish. So we're gonna wrap it up. Let's see. 3 weeks ago it was flounder. 2 weeks ago redfish. Last week pompano.
today whiting at Cape Sandblast. So we call this a pokio, can't we?
Yes.
Because y'all all got to catch a fish, right?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to close it up down at Cape Sandblast for Panhandle Outdoors. All right.
Hi, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. I love surf fishing. It's so simple. Just get out there, and a lot of times you get the kids out there and let them enjoy it. That's part of a Pokio program we try to do here. But anyway, let's take a look at our fishing game forecast today, brought to us by Mark Coward at Edgewater Beach Realty, anywhere between Carabel and Destin. Give Mark a call at 832-6000. Our times today, this morning, 3:15 to 5:15, and this afternoon, 3:40 to 5:40. Right there, 3:40 to 5:40. That, again, that's you know, we have great sponsors on the show, and Mark is a great sponsor and a really, really good fisherman. And he's been on the show before, and we're certainly going to have him again. Now, I want to show you something here. This is fascinating to me. I want you to take a look at this. These are two leads, okay, two pyramid leads, and I don't know if you can picture them that well, but look how. Let's see. We don't want them to look a lot bigger, okay? Don't want them to look a lot bigger. Okay, but they're not, folks. This is a, let me see, that's a 2-ounce lead here, and you can see the one below it is also 2 ounce. And what it is, here's an optical illusion. Okay, turn that around. Okay, one's a pyramid and one's square. But both, you know, it's whatever mold they're poured in. And these are the pyramid weights I use when I surf fishing. And the key to when you're fishing, surf fishing and all, people always ask me what size weight. You go as small as you can. And really, the other day, I used a lot of 2 ounce, even used some 1 ounce because it wasn't bad. And if it's a little rougher, then I'm going to go to the 2 and sometimes a 3 ounce. If I'm getting it way out there and I got my heavy rod, I want to get it way out there, so I'd use a heavier pyramid weight. So most of the time, it's a 2 ounce and sometimes a 1 ounce. So anyway, that'll trick you if you're just looking at them, pick them up, you think it's 3 ounces. I'm always looking at the number to be sure. Run out of time today, so listen. You have a great Monday. You do something good for somebody today. I appreciate you watching our show. God bless.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.